Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently waiting for this faction to fire. We hope that they fire quickly here. That was not quickly. Well, that wasn't the faction anyway. Let's see what we've got here. Hopefully they fire anytime now. It can go literally anytime. Come on guys, you can do it. Do I have to provoke you? We'll give them a couple of months here. But I'm a little bit concerned about our supplies here in Byzantium. In fact, we're going to split our force in half here and just move over so that we... Oh, well, there they are. Perfect. We will not be threatened. Okay, so we're going to move these guys out and back to start the siege, and then we're going to move these guys back in here. Cool. This marshal needs to be replaced, and we'll bring in this guy. And there's ticking war score just instantly on our side. We're going to make our way up over this way. These guys are coming on in here. And they're leaving again. Sure. So that's fine. We will siege this on down. And we should be able to eliminate these rebels fairly easily, in theory. They're heading in over here again, and I would absolutely love to eliminate this army. Let's let this siege finish up. And then we're going to go fight them. They have no chance here. None whatsoever. And they know that. They're running away, but they do not get out in time. So that's a stack wipe. Beautiful. That was worth 3% battle war score. That's not as much as I'd hoped, but it'll do. Now, we are on domain focus right now. We're at 14 of 14. Okay. I guess we'll grab Taxman. It's not perfect under any circumstances. We are currently 47. So that's definitely something to think about. Well, we'll head up over this direction for now. We're at 24% war score. Okay, this looks good. We only have partial control over Adrianopolis, but we will have that soon enough. And of course, they are sieging locations as well. That is fully expected. But we're just going to look to max out our battle occupation. They get 10%. We can't. Middle mouse pan. There we go. I just wanted to check in over this way. Yeah, that's not under threat at all. So no problem with our capital. And we'll head up over this way. So they have 10%. That's fine. We've got 25. Now they have 14. I mean, we're outpacing them on these sieges for sure. But we're going to be reliant on ticking war score to get us the rest of the way, which is not ideal under any real circumstances. But we'll get these sieges done. We could white peace at any time, but I don't want to white peace this. Absolutely do not. So that siege is over. And yeah, they're at 21% right now. We're at 44. So this is fine. This is occupied by someone other than us. These guys must have taken it. That's very rude. I'm going to need to ask you to stop. These guys here. Okay, we do have another faction brewing, and what is this? Liberty? Can we do anything about this faction? Yes. Yes, we can. Done. I'd rather not fight two simultaneously. It is possible to win that, but I'd rather not. We're going to come down over this way. We need to get these guys to stop taking over our territory that we have occupied. And yeah, we've definitely dropped a little bit here, but that's because we lost our ticking war score. So we need to take this back and get our ticking war score back. It's very rude that they took that over. Okay, we're going to head up over here, see if we can eliminate these guys. We're not surprised that that Liberty faction is back. This guy's not very powerful at all. Okay. We'll do something like this, and I wouldn't mind getting additional bargaining chips. So, that is our daughter. We're not going to take our daughter as a concubine, thanks. Hard pass on that one. That is very creepy. Very creepy indeed. So we eliminate that one. That gets us 2% more battle war score. I guess that's okay. And yeah, they're at 50%. So they've caught up with their occupation, but that's fine. All we need to do at this point is continue sieging our way through here. Unsurprisingly, the Liberty faction is still here. These guys are all very weak. We're ultimately probably going to end up having to fight them. Not a lot we can do about that guy. Okay. We'll head up over this way for the time being. And we're just going to try to get as much war score as we can before this second faction fires. We are going to have to deal with them. There's no doubt about it. So we need a new marshal. That'll be this queen here. Okay. We're up over 50% war score right now. We don't actually have a siege commander here. I would like to siege a little faster, although organizer is even better for us here. Our sieges are plenty fast, I feel like, and I'd like to be able to move faster. So that'll be fine. So they're at minus 65 now. So they can get another 35 from sieges. That's fine. Remember, for the Liberty War, all we'll have to do is defend our own territory. And the Liberty War will eventually be won by us. So that's fine. No real concern there. We are now at 77. Really? This hostile army attacked Constantinople again. I'm getting very tired of them doing that. That is very rude. We're going to have to go back over this way. Can you not? Can you please not, buddy? Because that gets our ticking war score gone. That's very irritating. That actually kills a lot of time here. So the Liberty faction is going to fire soon-ish, right? We know that that's going to happen. That's okay. We can defeat them. It's not a big problem. There, we got our ticking war score back. And we're going to head off over this way, I guess, this time. There's a Liberty demand. We will not be threatened. And for the time being, we're just going to have to keep an eye out on our capital. No, nothing really needs to happen with this Liberty War just yet. We're going to head off over this way. And our Marshal needs to be replaced. That'll be this guy. And our Spy Master as well. That'll be this guy. Okay. And we will siege out over this direction. We're at 84 right now. Make that 88. And what's this going to put us at? Hopefully a reasonable count. Checking out over this direction, nobody's threatening our capital yet, and that's the only thing that we're concerned about right now, is people threatening our capital. Well, and taking Constantinople at this point. 74%, we are now capped on occupation. We should come up here and fight this army next. Try to get some more battle war score. We're not going to get any more from occupation. At this point, we're mostly getting ticking and battle war score for this independence war. They are at 69%, so they can get another 70, or rather another 31 from sieges. That's okay. This is fine over here for the time being. And we see these guys heading in over this way. Are they heading for our capital? I believe they are. We want to eliminate this force up here as quick as we can. That'll net us maybe another % or two in battle war score. And then we're going to embark and head over to our capital for right now. Okay. So they're going to siege here. That is not currently a concern. If they do that, that's completely fine. We will disembark like over here-ish. Actually, over here for resupply. Cool. No more typhus. That's fine. They can get another 21 from sieges here. Actually, I think that we easily defeat these guys here. They're trying to embark, but this seems good to me. And I'm not sure which war these are part of, but either way it's good. Okay. Checking in over this direction. This looks reasonably okay for now. Okay, that was the Liberty War. Sounds good. We're going to head back to our capital a bit. Well, maybe not our capital, actually. We're going to head over to this city and resupply. Let's grab, I think, defensive measures for fort level and garrison size. That's pretty good. So at this point, I'm not concerned about this independence war. We can deal with that a bit later on. I would like to go after the Liberty War, and that's actually right down here. So we can go start getting ourselves some war score over here. I love it. Let's do it. We're above our vassal limit, but we'll deal with that later. I wouldn't mind eliminating this army. Where are they going? We might be able to catch them there. I'm not going to chase them if we can't, but yeah, we do catch them. And that should stack wipe. Fantastic. Okay, so they can get 6% more from occupation. The real question is, what happens if they take Constantinople? Bad things is the answer. Okay, they're just heading down over this way for now. So we're going to siege over here. We've got ticking on both fronts. And we're going to get ourselves maximum occupation in the Liberty War. We might be able to end the Liberty War pretty quickly by just getting maximum occupation. That would be ideal if true. They're running around over here for now. I see these guys up here. Okay, we finished that siege. We're going to come down here and fight this battle over here. Battles are currently more valuable to us. Sieges are valuable, don't get me wrong. But I would rather eliminate their forces and then siege. So that's good. What are these guys doing here? Just running around for the time being. We can always raise troops here if we need to defend Constantinople, and that is the plan. Okay, we'll head up over this way and get more war score. They heading into Constantinople? Yes, they are. Okay, we're going to raise up some troops here and go fight them. These troops are not coming in as quickly as I'd have liked, but there we go. That's good enough. We're going to head in over this way, and we'll catch them there. Shouldn't be a problem. This siege is over, and let's head over this direction. Nobody threatening our capital at this time. Okay. So we win that fight. We don't stack wipe them, but that's not surprising. Now, who is the war leader here? This guy. Okay. They have some occupation over here, but that's a lot of troops. I think for the time being, we're going to leave these guys in Constantinople and divide them in half. Just for attrition purposes. Something kind of like that. And we'll just leave them there for the ticking war score. That'll be fine. We're going to continue to siege down over this way. We're currently at 40% here. Cool. So far, so good on that war. And these guys can't take back Constantinople at this point. I'm quite certain of that. So we'll siege these down. They are, of course, getting some occupation done, but that's fine. For the time being, this is okay. And I'm not seeing any major problems here. I wouldn't mind sending these guys up here to give some battle again. As soon as this siege is done, we'll head up over this way. Okay. So these guys are running away. That's fine. I just mostly wanted to disrupt their siege. Looks good. 81% on one of these wars, and 48 on the other. The siege is complete. Nice. Okay, this is definitely going a little slower than I would have liked. There's no doubt about that, but it pretty much is what it is. We need to destroy these rebellions before we can really move on. Okay. We could white piece both of them at this point if we wanted to. I don't feel like we want to. So this siege is now over. We will continue to head down this way, and then we'll head over, like, here, I guess. That'd probably be fine. Yeah. That'll be okay. 89 and 82. Nice. So we see them raising up a decently sized hostile army over here. We'll keep an eye on that. And there's a pretty large army down over here as well, but we're not too concerned about that right now. 90% and 80%. They can get a lot more siege war score on this one, but we can get a little bit ourselves. And we might be able to end this before they really start getting their siege war score going. That would be great if we could. I'd really love it. 93 and 86. Ticking war score here is looking fine. We are currently infirm, which dropped our domain limit a little bit. I don't love that. And I don't love the fact that we may die soon, since we're infirm. But I guess it's okay. We'll head down over this way and continue to siege. Which war is this part of? Okay, good. That is fantastic. We can get another 12% here, which is actually enough right now, if we're quick enough. Let's go. It did drop us down to 82. They finished a siege. Sad. We weren't quick enough, but that's okay. We'll finish up this siege here. This war will be over very shortly. Okay. We're 96 for the Liberty War. Nobody threatening our capital at all. This war is over, the Independence War. We're going to have to turn down our UI scaling to be able to actually end that war. But that's fine. We will enforce those demands. There we go. And turn our UI scaling back up so that we can actually see things. Perfect. And at this point, this Liberty War is at 92%. So I'm going to group these guys together. And I'm interested in maybe coming down over here and sieging this back. So we can embark them and bring them in over here. Yes, they have a large force over here, but that is fine. We're 99% from occupation. We can get 1% more. So we're going to get this siege done. 10 more days there. We can see them embarking over here. So that is now done, and we're going to make our way over here. We'll arrive there in 3 months. Yeah, we're going to take a lot of attrition on the way, but that is understood. We're going to move in over here, see where they're going. Okay, we're going to come in over here instead. These guys are still 3 months away from arriving here. They're definitely going to attack us here. We need to try to walk away, but we actually can't. Let's put in a leader here, and we'll see what we get. But we're probably going to lose that battle. That's not the end of the world. Actually, are they going to be too late? They might be too late. They're too late. We win this battle. Shocking. That was utterly shocking that we won that battle. It just took them so long to get here. Wild. Well, we're going to take this back, and that will end the war for us. That's this war over. There we go. Cool. So we do need to hand out one title over here. That'll be Cadiz, and that'll be fine. We are currently one direct vassal above our limit. Now, I believe we handed out the duchy that was a little bit awkward, that we couldn't hand out previously. I think we already handed that one out. So I'm pretty sure that we would need to combine kings together. That's not the end of the world, especially right after what we just had happen. So we can revoke this guy's title without any problems whatsoever. He's a known criminal. And then we can move these vassals into this guy. Which, I mean, he's also a known criminal. But we can still do this and grant these vassals on over. That does make us quite stressed because we're greedy. We're 3 direct vassals over right now, and where did they come from? Duchies over here. Okay, we could give them over to Mesopotamia. Again, this is going to give us stress because we're greedy. That is to be expected. There should be one more vassal out here somewhere. And where is it? That guy was apparently kind of all over the place, but there should be one more. Here. There we go. So we're going to have to deal with our stress, obviously. We'll go ahead and call a hunt. There we go. This ransom is acceptable, as is this one. Okay. Fantastic. Now we can turn our focus back to Africa a bit. Return home from our hunt reinvigorated, and we're going to host a lavish feast to drop additional stress. And now we're down to stress level 0. That is good. This ransom is acceptable. All of these get us stress, but that's only 4 stress. That's not too bad. This is acceptable, and this is acceptable. Never mind. Okay, so we could go after Kong here. That is definitely a thing that we could do. That's a decent chunk of de jure lands. I'd like to forced vassalize him. Of course, that's not an option. Not an option right now. We could go after this guy, just Holy War for the county. That's definitely something I'm interested in doing. Holy War for that duchy as well. And this duchy too. And then we could take these de jure lands. And call that good for now. We are still recovering from our previous war, so 4 wars sounds good to me. We will go ahead and raise up our men-at-arms over here. They'll take 3 months to get there, that's fine. And we'll start to eliminate some of these enemy units over here. Eventually our troops will raise up, and that'll be fine. These guys stack-wiped their own quasi-allies' troops there. That's kind of funny. So our troops will be raised in 8 days here. There we go. We're going to try to come in over this way. See if we can catch them. Looks like we do. That's fantastic. That'll stack wipe for sure. Sure, showing the queen. Okay. So we're going to head up over this way and take over this. This should end this particular war. And then we'll need to come down over here. Although we could go after... Let's see, that's a duchy. We'll enforce those demands. This will, of course, need to be handed out. We're not going to be too concerned about the vassal limit for right now. This is a duchy. Were they granted independence? What happened here? Let's see here. No, they weren't. This is a capital down over here. So, I mean, taking this up here isn't going to be the biggest of deals for us, but we can still do it and make our way up towards this army. I guess that'll be fine. I wouldn't mind having that organizer in here again, just to be able to march a little bit faster. Okay. So, I mean, that's 66% war score. That's not too bad. We'll head over this way, see about eliminating this duchy. Getting that war under control. There we go. There's that war over already. We managed to capture their leader, so that's perfect. We'll head down over this way next. We are, of course, going to need to grant out these titles, and that is completely fine. There we go. And we'll deal with these above vassal limits, like, in the next episode, I think. But we will need to hit this small target here. I mean, that doesn't actually grant us war score, but we'll head down over here and grab this next. That will end this war. Enforce those demands, and next we will head down to Lobo. Grant these titles out. Perfect. So only the one war remains, and this will get us a good amount of war score. This capital should end it. Oh yeah, we're at 99 right now. The capital will definitely end it. If we'd moved a little bit faster, this would have ended it actually, but they have ticking because we don't control this up here. And that's fine, we don't need to. Taking the capital will completely end this war, guaranteed. And there we go. We will enforce those demands and disband our troops. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we will continue taking over Africa. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Rose Valentine, Nick Smarty, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the video. That's not the word. You can click the join button down below the video. And as always, I will see you all next time.